Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
You can be pissed off. Do you know what I mean? Bad weather don't last forever, does
I
it?
just think that fog of like, once negativity sets in, it's hard to get out of it.
Correct.
Got a bowl of that ball, it's just about, like you said, deep breath, reset.
Moving on to the next one. It's been okay with making mistakes. That was my toughest. You know, before, if I'd made one mistake in my batting, I wouldn't go home and watch it, delete it. That's how bad it was. And that was my form of ego. Does that make sense? And I had to say to myself, and I think this is where this whole coaching comes in, isn't it? Third person perspective. Okay, just get yourself in, George. Yeah, it's been a while. Shot to start. Shot to start. Fantastic. Nice. Really good start. Next one, so the first time you didn't move your feet, you got out, so that's why it's okay to make mistakes. Because if you hadn't made that mistake, how would we have figured out your feet are important? True or not true? So that's where mistakes are important. So that'll be the theme of today. All that's happening right now is put that stump back in the ground, please. Put it back in. At the moment, I'd say you're standing on middle stump, which is okay, but why you got bowled was your bat wasn't able to come through because you were standing on middle stump. So George, if you just stand on middle and leg, so in fact let's move the stumps towards the right, towards this way. No, my right, my bad, I've got to think opposites. Bit more, that way again. Sorry about this, but we've got to get true north correct. Bit more that way, that'll do. Okay, so now, set up. Let's try you on a bit more that way, set up that way, because you already top, that's it. Because they tell you to take guard on middle, but really and truly, if you stand on middle and the ball comes onto middle, how is your bat going to come through your pads? It's not physically possible. Remember, so the way you started, you can see the ball, you just drove two balls after 2 weeks straight out, so you got no problem with your eyesight. So back yourself to leave middle open, stand on middle and leg. You won't get bowled by middle stump ball then. Yeah, because remember in baseball, they keep the plate open. They never stand in the middle of the plate, and the only place they're allowed to hit is in the V. So how is it that they leave the plate open? There's science for you, something to think about. Good. So the difference, but now going straighter, that ball went too square, it should be going through there, but lovely footwork and lovely clear back path. Next one, it's fine. You just get to learn that as you go along, isn't it? Moving from that middle and leg stump guard, recognising you have to move a little bit more and earlier. Nice. See how now you got the on drive, hardest shot in the game? Yeah? Because your back path is clear. Yeah? That way you can express yourself fully. Nicely played. See that jumped on you? Got into your midriff area and you waited. Lovely. Yeah, because you got room to operate. That's the one you got to have a look. Well, I'd say, George, anything outside there, leave it first, but an active leave. So what that means is you go across and then leave it. So foot first. So watch, George. So again, you went there. Instead, your toe points towards the ball. So practice that. Yes, sir. Instead of going across and your toes pointing out there. Always, because I believe in the toe radar. There's a little radar that God built in your toe for batsmen and batswomen. Solid. See that toe? Toe radar. Fantastic shot. Solid again. Leaning. Really good. Yeah. Making sure your feet move. That's fantastic. Next one. Just a bit slow on that. So remember, we had just to remind you, we had the rocking, you finish, remember just to get both feet ready, so you got the rocking, by the time I put the ball in, you're leaning, because if you're rocking when I put it in and you accidentally rock onto the back foot, pointless rocking. So rocking to activate, then leaning as I put the ball in, and striding. So it's just making sure you have a total mind-body connection before the ball has been released. At the moment you're bouncing up and down, the rocking is gentle. I know I've just told you to do it, so take a little bit of time to refine it, but I don't want to see you moving around too much. Nice, really nice. Go straighter if you can, but lovely, lovely. Yeah? Next one, just push at it. Remember, tapping it, tapping it. Let the bat do the work. Yes, go straighter, because the moment you're just coming out instead of coming through. Yeah, but it's fine, because bat on ball, you're moving, you're staying low, you've got the bend in the knees, keeping the back path clear. Nice. Remember, it's still a full shot that. I want you to look in solid for at least 3-4 overs, yeah? That's it, because otherwise you'll get in there and it's like that whole instant dopamine release. You just want happiness from playing shots when you've got to do the hard work. Get in, because that wasn't a fully convincing shot. Me as a bowler, my mate's going to say, oh, that guy's only got half a bat. You know what I mean? Next one, you're just pushing at it, so lighten your hands, it's fine. Again, these mistakes, this is feedback that we take on board and make our batting better. So loosen your hands, especially the bottom one. Next one, see, it's alright son, it's alright. It's alright, and what's good there is you're learning to get on with it. See that exhale, got rid of that unnecessary tension and you move on into learning mode, stay in learning mode. Because if you're stressed, learning mode will turn off. Next one, just get used to it. So it's another thing as well, George, a lot of these balls, you've got 250th of a second to decide. So the more we do, the more reps we do, the easier it becomes. They say time in the middle. So know this, don't get stressed, just think I'm going to spend time in here, time in here, time in here. It's okay to make mistakes. The more reps I do, the easier it'll become. So now you know roughly that ball's there and thereabouts. I'll give you a little trick. A little trick is just start, remember what I said, that little creeping? Because at the moment you're watching the ball go past and then moving after it's gone past, isn't it? So that suggests you're a little bit slow, so let's get a trigger on. Okay, let's get moving. That's all it is, we're exploring. Remember, a bunch of things I'm teaching you is a whole heap of settings. It's hard to take it on board, so that's why you watch it and turn up the volume and remember what setting works how. Don't move too early. See the difference, yeah? If you'd gone too early, you would have turned the ball into a Yorker and you would have had a broken tie, mate. Next one, that's fine. So now you know roughly how much to move and you can see where it is, so you can see that I'm going to get there. You're going to say, not shake your head, you'll just say, next one I'm going to get closer, I'm going to get closer. Yeah? Yes sir, see how you're now forecasting, aren't you? Predicting. This is the beauty of being in the zone, using intelligence, yeah? Roughly the guy's put it there and you're thinking, well, if he's put it there, the chances are it's going to come again there, yeah? Part of tactical thinking. See, you got the technique, boy. You got the technique, now it's tactical. Part of tactical is emotional intelligence. Yes sir, just lighten the hands, but the feet are lively. Soon we're going on Saturday night, what's that? Strictly Come Dancing, mate. Fantastic, but your bat is going towards that way, shows there's a bit of tension in the hands, and also you've walked into your bat path, so make sure you're always alongside it, not on top of it, because that time you got in trouble and your bat had to play around. Footwork is fantastic, but don't walk into your bat path. So you've also got to visualise enough room to play. Yes! Now making sure the bat comes through straight, but everything looking smooth. Really good, son. Lovely footwork. So, because you walked into your back path, you had to play a little bit around it. So you know what I'm saying? You have to come around you. So just making sure that now you've got your footwork working, still don't walk across to the off stump, almost walking so that your path stays open. Because remember what we said, as soon as you walk into your path, you can't play through your body. Feet are fantastic, keep those going. Next one, you know what you can do as well? Don't forget the leave. Yeah, you can leave, walk and leave if you need to. Yeah? That leave will bring into the game. Next one, that's alright, let the ball come to you, it's fine. So next time you go through there instead of there. Remember what I was learning with the on drive? Because there's a face of the bat compared to when you go there, there's a leading edge showing. Because if you think you play, the ball's coming and you're playing there, it's across the line, through the line to the on drive. It's just more science behind it, it's better. Oh, that's just a good one, isn't it? That's where you just think, give the little nod to the bowler. Not too much, because otherwise they're going to think Christmas come. Beautiful. What I love, that last ball went past your shoulder, and it showed how much courage you've got to stay on the front foot. To me, that's a mark of a genuine batsman. A lot of people see that short one go past, and then everything stops moving. Shit themselves. Do you know what I mean? That was proper. Really good from you, yeah? Proper batting courage, son. Good footwork, good footwork. Now I'd say is don't gallop, make it a smooth movement, because there was a little bit of head bobbing up and down. See that, how smooth that was, son? Woo! Clean me, like that. Right, these behave slightly different. You've got to figure it out. So what I'd say, this is you change your bowler. Emotional intelligence and tactics suggest that you have a look, lighten your hands. Yeah, this is not about run scoring, it's about recon on the new bowler. Get information, gather information on this new bowler. Good, but just lunging a little. Remember, short steps, don't forget your little bit of, you can move your feet and so on. Those processes still stay the same. The only thing that's the difference is you don't smash it. There! Oh, that's good, mate. I love proper cricket. That is very good. Good. You're looking so nice there, mate. So nice. Good footwork. See that little shuffle? It's just a... Oh, I'm lost for words there, kiddo. Good footwork. Fantastic, enjoy this. All we're doing now is reinforcing the muscle memory. Good, but you've got to see there, that's why you don't go too square with your hands. You're always going through. Remember what we were saying about golf? They play only in there, they don't hit anywhere else. The only way to get yardage is in the V. Right idea, put through there next time, yep, that's fine. We're just building that batting awareness session by session. Shot, not bad, how did you access that? That was brilliant, through your footwork. Brilliant. Wow. Next one. So remember, you've got to leave if it's too far out there. What I'll do is I'll chalk a little line so you know where the leave is. When you're driving here, you've got lines in the middle of the road. If they didn't, people would be all over the place. I use this analogy a lot and it's true, so I'll give you some visual referencing in a little while for your leave. Nice. Let the ball come a little bit more. So then we've got the whole physics package. Shot, boy. Shot. Very nice. You walked into your back path, that's the only thing. Yeah? So know this, remember, the The footwork is brilliant, but don't walk into where your middle stump is. So what I'll do, I'll draw it down on the next one, I'll draw you through. So then you've got all the visual markers to know. Next one. Dude, remember, you're not going to nail every single board just because you've got your footwork going. You just got to keep working on it, refining, and those consistencies will build. Good, not bad at all. Yeah, don't get negged out, this is learning mode. What you do is you figure out, how could I have made it better? Not, oh no, you just think, well, how can I make it better? That's what Elon Musk does. Yeah, V2.0, mate. There, see that was your 2.0. See how one-handed you played that? You'd be like Rishabh Pant. You know what I mean? My man plays with one hand for jokes. Beautiful cricket from you. Shot boy, and look at that batting yoga. Holding the pose. You'll be going to India, teaching the Maharishis. Nice, just a bit of bottom hand tension and walked onto the bat path. Give your bat enough room to come through. It is a batting arc. Don't stand in your arc. Lovely arc. See that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That lightsaber. Give it room to operate. Shot! Mate, batting yoga from you again, buddy. Next one. So you just didn't get quite there. It's fine. Remember, they all have a look about it. It's one you'll recognise next time. You've started to access a lot more than you did at the start of the session. Next one. So your bat just twisted a little bit while around there. I think within 2 buckets we've explored. It's alright, just get used to that. It's a bit of bounce. It's another referencing point for, you know, a lot of the work we'll do is based around reps. So that one bounced a bit, so recognise it's just the length. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, not everyone's going to be like that, but you got to reference all the different ones as possible. Nice, but yeah, just the wrists were coming. Yeah, that's it. You know exactly it. Yeah, I love that rehearsal. Solid! That is how you bat. Yeah, really good. Letting that ball come to you. Fantastic weight transfer there, George. Next one, don't worry. Remember, we're here to learn, we're here to refine. Next one. So remember those lines are there for you to recognise it. Good, solid. Look at that, how straight you played that. Fantastic. How beautiful down drive, brother. You know that skill, man. That's classy, gentleman. Like that. Nice. Next one. All the tapping, you've walked into your back path a bit and then you got cramped. So now just practice walking forward, but see that line down below? Visualise it with the corner of your eye so you're not walking into that path. That's your middle stump. You never should be. Your bat should walk forward, just practice walking forward to making sure that stays clear. Does that make sense? Yeah, so use that roughly. You can see it with the periphery of your eye. You'd be beautiful. See why you have to keep clear? Yeah? Because then the power, that's your power drive there. That line represents the arc of power. Yes, sir, but you got away with it. Because that would have been to the right, no, to the left of cover. Does that make sense? Not bad, but you don't want to make a habit of it. It still runs, 2 runs there. Yeah, because you're only getting egged out either just being a perfectionist for the sake of being a perfectionist. You don't get runs for looking. It's not like swimming, and you know when their posture, they hit the water and they get points for how the posture of the shot. You don't get points for your technique, do you? You get runs for technique. Okay? Not technique, function. Shot. Keep this going. I want this. This should be your muscle memory all day, every day, blindfolded. Not bad. That should be a leave. It's fine. We're going to bring that shot in, yeah? Do one more leave so you know. So you're just telling yourself, do the leave now, just so that's it. It's just one of those. Why do you think Steve Smith's always playing shots, even in his room, in the garage, in the kitchen? It's just, so whenever the time comes, it's just at 250th of a second, the muscle memory's firing. It's not a thought. It takes longer to think. Beautiful, but you've gone a bit square, so tell yourself, make sure my wrists are solid going through the arc. Yeah? Right, next one. Get closer and go straighter. It's fine. We're refining it, yeah? Next one. It's just a good ball. Hardest ones are in the corridor of uncertainty, and that lead will come once you recognise that area. The penny will drop. We just keep working. It's alright. Next one. That lead will come. What I'd say is lighten your hands and tell yourself, I don't need to chase everything. I've got runs on the board. So all it is, a little bit of, sometimes it's called chasing, isn't it? We're chasing because we're playing this game where we think we always need runs. But the most important thing is crease occupation. What did I say? Crease occupation, innit? So you stay at the crease, you occupy the crease. Runs will come if you occupy the crease. You cannot get runs in the hut. True or not true? All that you'll be feeling is sorrowful sitting in the hut. Crease occupied. Yes! Woo! That was good. Next one, just a bit early and a little bit of the bottom hand. Just make sure, remember earlier on you played that one shot with that just the top hand alone. Next one. Just got stuck on the crease a little. Don't forget your footwork as well. Your little shuffle. See the difference? Remember, it's all about weight transfer. I'm just here to remind you of the beautiful settings. See the difference? Weight transfer, dancing, strictly come dancing. Got to beat Mark Ramprakash, he smashed it, I think he won. Oh, see that? Now everything come in one piece of work, isn't it? You've got your hands, they come in last. So it's feet first, then the hands. Feet first, then the hands. Fantastic. Nice. See now, that was the ball that you wasn't able to access earlier. Yeah? And now all of a sudden, boom, boom. Good, but you've gone too square. So tell yourself, rehearse it. Yes, sir. That's the jumpy one, wasn't it? You'll get used to it. And one thing, you stay forward even after the jumpy one. So it's almost a test of your character, and you pass the character test. Yeah? See that? Even though the guy bowled you a short one, next one you stayed on the front foot. Normally the short one's used as a loosener to loosen the batsman up. And then like literally, they'll bowl the next one's a Yorker and you pass the test. Well done. Nice footwork, and even though you're recognising the back of a length ball now, you know what I mean by the back of a length, the one that's jumping. And like I say, at 250th second, it's only recognising it. It's not always that's it, and then I'll do this. Yeah, it's just a quick recognition. Good footwork. Good, mate. This is it. Physics, weight transfer, feet and hands, leaning through the ball. Wonderful. Nice. That one came back, so you're able to protect yourself. Watched it. It's all right. Your hands twisted a little bit, but you refine it. I know you know what to do. Good, buddy. Nothing wrong with that. You timed it. Shot. And batting yoga. You held the pose. Nice. Making me proud. Pioneers of the batting yoga. How good was that? Mate. So you get your free membership. Mate. Shot boy. Made so much progress here. Good to watch, man. I hope you make some highlights and send them to me. My TikTok needs some new content. Nice, see there, that's slightly back of a length, and now, see the way you're able to pick the length and just boom. Yeah, 1 hour 1 bounce, king, you'll be like that. Yeah, 1 hour 1 bounce, on the rainy days, you'll be the king of the changing room. Just reaching a little bit. There's my feedback on your setting, that's all. Yeah, that's why we need to make a few mistakes so we get to see the feedback, configuration values. Good, put straighter. Lovely, yeah? There's nothing wrong with that. Just a little bit, the bats come out in front of the pad instead of being next to it. Remember, if the bat's out there, you can't get your head over it. You can only get your head over the ball that's close to your body. Last one, and then we're going to go into some bowling. Nice, come on then. I'll collect them, you get your pads off, and then I'll show you some basics to your bowling. How to make... Go on, because then I can pass the ball back to you, get more reps.
Should I do my runner?
It's up to you, I'm just going to see how you go about your bowling approach. I'm just going to
Do what you do.
Which line is it?
See this line here? I was looking for the chalk, but I can't find it. So just pop it there so you know it's there. I'll put one there as well. You pop that at the end of your mark. That's good, nothing wrong with that. That's a nice action to start. Remember, nice and slow, yeah? Yeah? And when you're doing them, hold it a bit. Do not just go, shoom, shoom. Looks like a dance move. It's a good bounce. I feel the fist. I feel the fist. So now, just slow it down a tad. I like the bounce you're getting. I actually have to put my mitts on. That was good. Don't worry about me being down here. One suggestion, look at this area. You've got to have one form of intent. Nothing wrong with that, it's alright. You just have to look. So, I'm going to pass that ball back to you. In fact, what I'm going to do for you, to save walking around, so I can already see that you are this is what I'd say for you. How big's your garden? Or if you've got a close park, you need a park somewhere, a big space. So what happened, you've got to learn to bowl in a really single, narrow channel. So at the moment you're running in, but right now your propulsion is not in line with your control. So what I'd say, you add propulsion once you've got full control. It's like SpaceX. Dude, there's no point in adding all that fuel to the rocket if they can't get the rocket off the ground. True or not true? So right now, what I want you to do now, okay, ball that, and then I'm going to run down. We're going to get fit. And use one ball. I'm going to chase. So once you bowled it, me and you running down, getting that. Okay, I just want to have a look how you go through that. You can see your white line, but follow through the last gate. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So now, already, let me get that, you get there again. I'll get my exercise. Go, go, go. You should be going that way, that way, that way. Okay, ground fielding. Good boy. Okay? So, what I've noticed plane take off?
Yeah.
You've been on a plane, ain't it? Did that plane just go? It gradually gained pace, didn't it? And then it took off once it had enough pace. We use the same concept. You are a pilot. That ball is your cargo. Yeah? So now, go in a bit more slower. So you build up, only the last 4 steps will be your fastest. See the difference already? So that's lesson 1. So you've got to start bowling like you're a pilot. Yeah, so run down. Yeah. We've got to get fit because part of being a bowler is having an engine. Yeah? You can only build the engine capacity by training. So now, slowly, so now one more thing. So this line, Uncle Shakes drew that line. Okay? I know I've put some of my cones on that line, so you need to make sure you come inside of this line here, never on that side of the line. Okay? Ideally on the line, but I've shortened that for a reason. So you just now, slowly first building up, that's the thing you remember first. Okay, so now, all that happened there is fine. So remember what the exercise I gave you? It's good that we're doing this because you're going to have to remember this and rewind it back and remember all the bits I'm telling you. So now, see this exercise here I was doing earlier? It's because he collapsed out there, because he hasn't, and remember I got him to do that and he was doing this. So you've got to get him doing yoga every day, even if you do it with him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, I'll triple between you. You know what I mean? Yeah? So that's all it is. So what I was just saying to your dad, when you came, you went like this. And remember when I was getting you to do this stretch, and that was coming out? And it's because you've got to get more flexible. Okay? So these simple things, it'll happen within 2 weeks if you do it every day. I promise you.
If that happens in a game, you know what's happened, don't you? You fell away. That's what happened, you fell away. That's why we've been working on keeping the arm straight.
So what I'd say with you as well is shorten your run. Dude, top 2 wicket takers in the world walk in and bowl. Yes, they're spinners, but it shows it's more about where you land it and what you do with the ball. You know what I mean? So what I'd say is just a bit more shorter, do you know what I mean? And then try it, because you're looking for control. Because if you, the higher up you go, the quicker you bowl a ball, the quicker the ball goes to the fence. That's where you set them up. You bowl a couple quick, slow ball, one that moves, a cutter. Does that make sense? This is all the advanced stuff. So you're only young, you're thinking, it's like you have to just put in everything you've got. You don't use this. Yeah? You'll start to realise warfare is about intelligence. Not that I condone war. See, look, already you're able to control the posture. Yeah? And so, did you see this cone move? See, this cone moved because you drifted across and then the ball drifted across. This is why I'm setting up cones so you get to see. So now what I'm going to do is I've actually set them up a bit too wide. Made me realise that I painted the runway in the wrong place. Please don't take the case out against me and take it to court. Okay, so now let's see how this works. Maybe it was meant to be to show you how important the line that you run is. Because remember, that is your cargo, you are the cargo carrier. If the cargo carrier is off the flight path, the cargo is off the flight path. Let's go. My bad. I think I was put you off by about half a foot. Oh, so you move the ball in. Okay, this will be more interesting. Okay, I'm going to go again. This is good. And you know why I'm narrowing this? Have you noticed the narrower this gets, the slower you have to bowl to get through it. Yeah, and then you're looking at your bowling mechanics, aren't you? Rather than just thinking it's a need for speed thing. Yeah, because need for speed is primitive. That was the days of, I think I was probably before the cognitive revolution, I don't know. Gonna check that in Sapiens. See that now, yeah? That's happening there. See why we do the narrow, even when they're training, get them to go for a narrow gate so they can't be crazy. Because kids are naturally, they've got testosterone, and they're boys as well, ain't it? You know, being a boy. So this is almost like, just keep, so like again, like these are simple things you can set up for them when they're training. You know what I mean? Other kids might not agree with it, so you might have to do it when he's doing his own run, put over a few of them. You know what I mean? Because this simple thing, so you can extend that line of cones a lot longer, so that, but making sure that they exit that last gate. Does that make sense? Because it's literally following through, caught and bowled. Yeah? You just lost your run up, I could hear it. It sounded like you went, so it's fine, because then we learn, you know what I mean? more extra. Okay.
Go on. Short runner, there's still power into those last few stones. You kind of power into the last.
Pretend I'm that batsman. Intention should be on that white area.
There you go.
How beautiful was that? How beautiful, yeah? And what I'd say is the slower you get, the more smooth this process looks. Yeah? And then sorry about that, but what you do then is you add propulsion 10% at a time then. You know, like we did with your batting? We start with tapping, and then a bit more, then a bit more. Same concept. So there.
That's why it was good.
Brilliant! I should have let that hit the stumps. Oh! Wait, break my fingers. How good is that? Yeah? Catches, catches, catches. Good boy.
Move that going afterwards.
It's a lot easier when there's a batter there as well, isn't it? Next one is fine, it's fine. Remember? Mistakes are okay.
Yeah.
Mistakes are okay because we learn what went wrong. True or not true? Yeah? Because don't forget, this is our lab. We're making a product. We're not going to push it out and sell it to anybody until we get it right. Okay?
You know what happened? It went over there because your body went over there.
I'd say only thing is the intention is always here. Yeah, your body follows your mind. Mind is on that. How beautiful is that? That's Off Stump FM. Tuned in, really good. Bowling to the field. Only thing he didn't do was follow through. Yeah? And finish, yeah? Fantastic. Okay, should we say last three? Okay, so your intention. Bring your intention. Bring your attention to that. Woo! It's good, mate. See, it's good because now we know next time we say 15 minutes for your bowling. Make you a genuine all-rounder, right?
Yeah.
Bit of being stokes, eh? Binny, nice, Binny!
Line,
Binny!
Tap that one.
Intention. One more. Let's keep going. What I'd say, looking for control. Yeah? It's not how quick you bowl it. The form. It's the form you bowl it with, where you land it. Okay? Good length though. Great length. I definitely think you're going to have to do that one exercise.
Yeah.
Finish on that, leg stump Yorker. I was about to try and do something and I realised I've got no bite here. How did that feel? So do you see the basics now, what we're trying to get? There is a lot more that we have to discover because we'll have to break your action down a little bit so that, you know, like, so then I'll give you, so literally I'll give prescriptions. One of them is this. So you've got to be able to stand there, see how it's your back foot stability. So if you think, when you're bowling, you bowl, you load, and then come through, and so then you've got, for this leg, you've got these, you've got to build that, because a lot of the time these legs collapse, that one collapses there. So you see why I'm always saying yoga, yoga?
Do that again for me, Ash, so I can...
So the moment, so back leg stability, yeah? So your back leg stability, I'm showing you there, and you're practicing right there. So when top trousers tight, but you want to be able to hold this position as long as possible, be able to load, and so that leg stays straight. See, as I was wobbling about, so I still need practice. And then so you've got that one, and then you finish on there, that needs to be straight. So this, for this leg, what you do is you bring that up, and you pump, yeah, 10 of those at least every time, yeah? Because that leg then learns to stay straight, because you need to keep them straight. Because what happens is a lot of people bowl and that comes out, and another one is this one, so they go into this stretch, they go on the knee, and this one. So remember, he was pulling out. So you'll have to check that everything is straight. Yeah, so these are your 3 prescriptions. Okay? Yoga. All right.
What was that?